Unleashing the power of wind. How wind energy is revolutionizing the world. The year 2022 brought many advances in wind energy, from improved turbine manufacturing and recycling methods to pathways that bring more clean energy to the grid, and both through interconnection and by exploring the potential of offshore wind, there's a lot to celebrate. Wind energy is produced by air movement and converted into power for human use. Wind energy has no doubt come a long way since the first recorded use of wind power in ancient Persia over 2,000 years ago. Wind is a clean, cheap, renewable energy source, but at the same time, it's also fickle. You can never be sure whether the wind will blow. As of today, wind power is one of the fastest growing renewable energy sources and a key component in the global transition towards sustainable energy production. The impact of cutting-edge turbine technology and large-scale deployment is revolutionizing the wind energy sector, making it more efficient, cost-effective, and environmentally friendly than ever before. Long wind turbines, tubular towers with rotating blades at the top, are used to generate wind energy. A generator turns when the wind turns the blades, producing power. The axis of the wind turbine can be horizontal or vertical. The turbines do not directly produce the wind. The wind energy is transformed into rotational energy, a type of mechanical energy, which is then transformed into electrical energy when the blades rotate. The most well-known kind of windmill that generates power is one with a horizontal axis. The majority have three sizable blades that rotate perpendicular to their towers, which house the primary rotor and generator. White paint is used on the majority of HAWT arrays to increase visibility to low-flying aircrafts. The blades rotate at a rate of 10 to 20 rotations per minute, and they are between 60 to 90 meters tall. A horizontal axis wind turbine typically has massive, rigid blades facing the wind. The direction of the wind is determined by a wind vane or wind sensor, which then spins the turbine to face the direction of the wind. Vertical axis wind turbines contain a variety of strangely shaped blades that circle their tower in full circles. No wind direction is necessary for VAWTs to produce electricity. Due to the primary rotor and generator's proximity to the ground, maintenance is both simpler and less expensive. Wind turbines with a vertical axis can be substantially smaller than those with a horizontal axis. These VAWTs, which are only 5 meters tall, can be mounted on building roofs. Every wind speed is too fast for turbines to operate. They may sustain harm from winds that are too severe. In order to generate power, the turbine features an autonomous controller that activates when winds are blowing at their strongest, typically 8 to 55 miles per hour ranges for this pace. The controller shuts down the turbine if the wind speed exceeds that. How can we use wind to revolutionize the world? Wind turbines are frequently built in big groupings, known as wind farms, in order to produce a significant amount of electricity. Hundreds of wind turbines are spread out over hundreds of acres to form wind farms. The Jaisalmer Wind Park, a network of interconnected buildings in the Indian state of Rajasthan, is one of the biggest wind farms in the world. The largest onshore wind farm in the world, Jaisalmer produced 1,064 megawatts of power in April 2012. Wind farms are frequently situated in rural settings, where there is still room for farming on the land in between the turbines. The massive, slowly moving turbines have no impact on grazing animals. In the United States, the Midwest contains a region known as the Corn Belt and the Wind Belt, which is perfect for both wind and agricultural harvesting. In Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas, wind turbines soar above corn, soy, and alfalfa fields. According to some scientists, wind turbines might even enhance the flow of carbon dioxide to nearby crops. Offshore areas can also house wind farms. These wind turbines operate on winds that are stronger, more consistent, and occur more frequently where cool coastal breezes meet warmer continental winds. The strongest offshore wind farms in the world take use of the brisk winds off northern European coasts. For instance, the Walney Wind Farm, which has 102 turbines, is located in the Irish Sea off the coast of Cumbria, England. With a 367 megawatt capacity, Walney is the world's largest offshore wind farm. Additionally, technology is being developed to build wind farms at very high altitudes. At an altitude of 9,754 meters, fast-moving winds called jet streams traverse the stratosphere. To harness the power of jet streams for electricity, scientists and engineers are creating a wind turbine that would be attached to the ground like a kite, yet float thousands of meters in the air. Single wind turbines are available for purchase by individuals who want to power their home or place of business. A huge vertical axis wind turbine was installed at Progressive Field, the baseball stadium of the Cleveland Guardians in Cleveland, Ohio, the United States. It was anticipated that the corkscrew-shaped turbine would produce about 40,000 kilowatt hours annually, or about enough energy to run 4 dwellings. The turbine, however, was taken out of service in 2013 because of deterioration. So what do wind turbines rely on? Wind is a variable and unpredictable force, and wind turbines rely on it. Despite being a renewable resource, wind frequently changes in speed and direction based on other atmospheric factors including temperature, humidity, and season. Due to its unpredictable nature, renewable energy today is a poor replacement for fossil fuels or more potent renewable energy sources like solar energy. Wind energy can be a great addition to traditional power, but it's typically not the dominant source because of the rising demands on the power grid in most countries. What are the benefits of large-scale deployment? Large-scale deployment of wind turbines has also significantly impacted the wind energy sector. By deploying wind turbines on a massive scale, wind energy producers can take advantage of economies of scale, reducing energy production costs and making wind energy more affordable for consumers. Large-scale deployment also provides a stable, renewable energy source that can help reduce entire nations' carbon footprint. In addition, large-scale deployment of wind turbines has the potential to create new jobs and to stimulate local economies. The installation and maintenance of wind turbines requires a wide range of skilled workers, from engineers and technicians to crane operators and electricians. This creates new job opportunities in communities where wind turbines are deployed, helping to boost local economies and support local businesses. What are the challenges of wind energy deployment? Despite the many benefits of wind energy, there are also challenges associated with its deployment. One of the biggest tasks is the need for clear, consistent regulations and policies that support wind energy development. Governments around the world should collaborate to create supportive policies that encourage the growth of wind energy and to remove barriers to its deployment. Another challenge is the need for large investments in wind energy infrastructure, such as transmission grids and storage solutions. While these investments can be substantial, they are just as important for the growth as well as development of the wind energy sector and for the transition towards a more sustainable energy future. What is the future of wind energy? The future of wind energy is bright as technological advancements and large-scale deployment continue to drive growth in the sector. Wind energy is becoming increasingly competitive with traditional energy sources, making it a more accessible and affordable option for communities and businesses around the world. But on the other hand, there has never been a bigger demand for sustainable energy alternatives, and wind energy is essential to addressing this need. The wind energy industry will continue to expand and adapt, bringing new innovations and solutions to the table as the globe struggles with the effects of climate change and the demand for clean, renewable energy. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on that bell icon to always be updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again in another video.